I've got Ash on YouTube that says, I'm living in London Borough of Redbridge and I'm open to new ideas. Great to hear from you, Ash. That's Ash ICU. I've been out in Redbridge a few times right now. And my wife Mariana used to live out there with her daughter Gabby before we all moved in together. And so it's incredible out there. And I really appreciate you being open to new ideas. And that's what we need. We need people to engage with politics in a new way. I'll be honest, I didn't vote in the last mayoral election. You know why? Because nobody made it interesting for me. Nobody showed me that my voice would matter. Nobody showed me that they actually cared about my ideas, and nobody engaged with me on my social platforms. I want to change all of that, and I think we're changing it right now. I'm here to listen to you, so let's do this, and let's do this together. Reforming Light on YouTube says, Brian is a good guy. He will do the job well, but these Tory monsters in power will do all they can to stand in the way of every progress that does not take their egoistic benefit into consideration, unquote. And you know, the truth is, Reforming Light, the two-party system has a stranglehold on this city. And they give you an illusion of choice. Every 4 years, you get a different choice, but they sign off on each other's failures and nothing changes. I haven't seen anything change in the past 20 years. Both parties have bankrupted our transportation system. Both parties have failed to build housing, and both parties are failing you every day. It's time for an independent voice, but they're going to do everything in their powers to keep me out of this, and they're going to use their state-run media organizations to try to block me out. They're going to try everything they can with their Ofcom regulators to keep me off the radio waves. I've seen it all, and that's why we have to be 10 times better, and that's why I need you to help me as a volunteer or to share this information, because we can do it. And we're going to do it on May 6th. Stephen Parker on YouTube says, hey, Brian, what are your plans to energize London's creative economy and the arts? The Great Celebration is it. 31 days of street festivals and music fairs. And again, it's about 20 million people in here to show off the arts, to get the musicians back in business, the theaters, all of the arts and culture, the operas, everything, to just get them back in business with a boom. So great question. And we are really into this. T5514 on IG says, Brian, you're a humble man. All the best. I'm more humble than you think. Trust me. Life has humbled me. This race has humbled me. But look, I just want to serve. I want to serve you. I want to serve this message. That's my job. And if it takes me going out there in a big, bold way to serve London, I'm willing to do that. And it is a really humbling process. And I've been so humbled by your support. So thank you so much for that. I got Get a Grip on YouTube says, you are a Londoner, Brian. That's a fact. In fact, more so than Boris. He was born in New York and should have stayed in New York. And Get a Grip makes a good point. Boris Johnson was born in New York City. Winston Churchill's mother was actually American. So, you know, this city actually comes from all sorts of people from around the world. And I am a Londoner through and through. I really am. And I'm so proud of that fact. And Londoners are incredible people. They have a great view of the future. They work hard. They have an indomitable spirit. They're creative, and they get things done. And I want to be a part of them, and I am part of one, and I'm excited. So thank you for that observation. I got Kansas Movement on Instagram says, come on, Brian, win this election. Con out, which is great. And we spoke in Enfield just a couple days ago. And it's great to see more people like that talking about politics. It was great to meet you out there. And thanks for coming on here. I got Janos Cox on Instagram says, hi, Brian, how you doing? I'm considering voting for you. What's the most important thing for you? You know, Janos, it's 4 things. It's rebuilding the economy and being proactive about it from a business lens, which I have. It's ending knife crime on the streets, and we can do it. But you've got to have the money to do it, and I know where to get it. It's building affordable houses. I'm going to build 50,000 affordable homes by Christmas, mark my words. And I'm going to run TFL at a profit, something the mayor could never do in his wildest dreams. But I can do it because I understand business. Those are my priorities, and I'm going to start working on them as soon as I have your vote, and we're going to do it on May 7th. I got Act Billionaires, says on Instagram, best shape I've ever seen for a politician, bravo. He has the hair, money, he's smarter than you think. Pick him as your mayor for London. At least he's Instagrammable. Thank you, Act Billionaires. You know, I don't have as much hair as I used to have, but I appreciate that. And you know what? I have gone all in on this race. You know, we funded this completely ourselves. I don't have some corporate donor. I don't have some party telling me what to do. Clearly, nobody's telling me what to do because I'm here live with you. For me, the best idea wins. That's it. And the best thing for Londoners wins in a 10 or a 20-year horizon. I don't really care what's best for London in the next 4 months. I want what's best for London in the long term, and that's why I'm putting these ideas out there. The two-party system, they don't know what to do with me. I've upset people in the senior levels of both parties, I know for a fact, and that's okay. That means I'm doing my job right. I want to shake things up. I'm tired of business as usual, And we need fresh ideas and to take London in a new direction. So thank you. I got Sabby206 on YouTube that says, I'm a Greenwich resident, former city worker, and also a volunteer for refugee, asylum seeker, and migrant organizations, starting up with my own social enterprise. I would love the opportunity to meet you. We're in Greenwich. We're going to be stopping soon. Come to the Cuddy Sark. I'll see you over there. All right. Thank you so much. I got Shidiv Matharu on YouTube. It says, Akala has some great views on how to reduce knife crime based on how they successfully tackled knife crime in Glasgow. I know Akala. He was on my show 6-7 years ago. He's incredible. He's an incredible speaker. And I look forward to working with Akala and all people in the London communities to solve this problem. Lexay on YouTube says, Brian, please do your best to keep our gyms open. We stand with Brian. And of course, our gyms are open now. You can't keep me out of the gym. I support the gyms. I support Nick Wickcombe, who is our special advisor on health and well-being. This is the gentleman from Merseyside near Liverpool who stood up against armed police that tried to shut his gym down. He fought back, and that's why he's part of our team. I'm a big believer of gyms. They need to stay open for our health and well-being. I was swimming yesterday. I challenged Sadiq Khan to a swimming contest. Since he's too scared to debate me and he's running and hiding, Sadiq, I challenge you to a swimming contest. You can pick the stroke, you can pick the distance, but let's have some type of a contest so the people can get what they want. And I'll be doing that, of course, at my gym. Big shout out to Virgin Active for getting open and staying open. I appreciate you all. All right, a couple more, and then I'm going to wrap this up. I got Pure Mad Ford on YouTube. It says, this man knows a lot we don't, guys, and he is against the corruption in the system. Amen for that. You know what? I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but I got no time for it. No time for it. I want to go in and do what's best for London, period. And I can't wait to get in there and shake it up and make sure that we do the best things for London. And I'm going to do it on May 7th. So let's make this happen. A couple more. Alan K on YouTube says, what plans have you got regarding the London taxi trade? You know, Alan, I have been speaking with so many people inside the taxi industry. Taxi Point magazine has just featured me in another 2-page spread on the inside. I'm going to have that magazine next time here. And again, I want to revise and rethink LTNs. I've already spoken about this. The mayor's illegal street space scheme, which has been ruled illegal by the High Court, that he rushed through during the pandemic, illegally, by the way, that punishes taxi drivers every single day of the week, I'm going to get rid of. Also, minicab drivers are being punished by this congestion charge, which we're going to abolish until 2022. And I'm going to support black cab drivers who have spent up to £70,000 on electric vehicles only for the Mayor Sadiq Khan to, first of all, not recognize them as part of TfL, which is an insult in my opinion. And second of all, not to allow them places to drive. They can't even go down Bishopsgate. They can't pick people up on Bank Station. I know the problems facing taxi drivers, and I want to end all that. I want to get more roads open for taxi drivers, for Londoners. We need to move around our city. This congestion and traffic is ridiculous, and it can be solved quickly. So thank you for that question. I got Eugene watching from the States. Love the hustle. Thank you. I got Chris Harbone on Instagram saying, watching from Coventry. We love you, Brian. Keep up the great work. I've had Jeff Thompson, former Coventry bouncer, on my show in the past. So big love sending you guys to Coventry. And Jeff, of course. I got Stephen Fontanos on YouTube says, let's go, Brian. Spreading the word and reconnecting everyone in what I see as a broken society. Hope to see you in Hackney soon. Would love it, Stephen. We're based in Hackney. I love that borough so much. We spend a lot of time there, so I look forward to seeing you. And the last comment here is Harry Botonakis on YouTube says, I like this guy. He wants a prosperous London, nothing like other candidates I have seen. And that's true, Harry. I'll take that one. I'm not like any other candidate you've seen. And yeah, the truth is our prosperity is important. And let's just finish on that point. London was built on business. This city has been here for over 2,000 years because it was built on business. The Romans came here not because it was a picturesque place to be, because there was commerce here and there was the future here. And we need to remember that. The reason we're here, the reason we have incredible culture and arts is because Londoners are here making a living and doing business. And that's why I want to bring you the Great Celebration and give an injection of business into the London economy, something we've probably never seen before in history. I want to celebrate the cults and the culture and arts. I want to drop the business rates to zero to support all businesses and get everybody back employed. And of course, I want to abolish the congestion charge to get everybody here.